Hello everyone, I am your host Yves Jeanfield. Welcome to Wiser Shift, where we focus on the mind, body, and soul. And today we are going to talk about bug out bags, why they are important. Stick around and I'll tell you more. All right, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. Now, this is a series that I like to call in the prepping series of Wiser Shift, WTC, which is what to consider. Why should you consider a bug out bag, right? Here's the few things to think about. The key to a bug out bag is to make sure what's inside and the content of that bag is to help you. No bug out bags are the same. What do I mean? My bug out bag gonna be different from yours, and yours gonna be different from the next person. So, and especially if you have a family, you have to consider everybody's bag. But there are a few things that all bug out bags have in common, which is food, fire starters, a form of protection, and first aid kit. Now, those things are the foundation to bug out bag. Now, everything else that you add in it is what is personalized to you and you only. Now, you may have other things within that bag to help others. For example, if you have a family, of course you would want to carry certain things for your wife, and of course your wife probably will carry certain things for the kids in case of an emergency. Now, I'll break it down to 4 types of different bug out bags, and here they are. Number 1, everyday carry, EDC. And you probably heard this before. And what that is, it's not just what you carry on your person, but also what you carry in a bag. And your everyday carry can easily be, it's twofold. It's what you have on your person and also what you have in the bag. Your EDC bag should be within 5 feet at all time. What does that mean? Let me give you an example. My EDC everyday carry bag, always with me and arm rich, or at least 1 or 2 steps away. What that means, because I have contents in here that's very important to me and I will not want nobody to get to. Now, another thing too I want you to think about is what I like to call a emergency 72-hour bag. But some people also call it a get home bag. What does that mean? That means that if you stuck somewhere and you need to get home because there's riots or there's a disaster that took place and roads are blocked or anything, but you have to abandon your form of transportation, the bus is not running, there's nowhere for you to get home but using your legs. So that means you grab that bag and you have 3 days. Usually an average individual, it take them about a good hour to walk a few miles. So consider, if you're not fit, you might need more than 72 hours. So having a 72-hour bag is very important, because if you have to get home and in case of an emergency, that bag is going to be very, very crucial and very important to have with you or in your vicinity at all times to grab and go. Because if something happened, you want to get home so you can get the rest of your prep and everything else that you have at home, or even to get home to be safe, you have to get home. So that's why a lot of people always have a 72-hour bag with them or in their vehicle. Very, very, very important. The next bag I want to talk about, not everybody going to have that bag, but it's important to consider this bag. And this bag, a lot of people will know, is known as a Minuteman Bag. What that is, it's a tactical bag. If poop hit the fin and you have to deploy that bag, that means that there's no rule of law, meaning that you have to protect yourself. No police gonna get to you, no form of emergency gonna be able to respond to your call, because the world is in chaos, or your region or the state is in chaos. So that means you have to protect yourself and your home, and you deploy that bag. That means you are ready to go within a minute. That's why it's called a Minuteman Bag, and it's a tactical bag that contain your weapon, right? Your plate carrier, your boots, everything that you need to get ready for a form of fight that require for you to fight until help can get there. No rule of law, emergency. Think about that. It's very important because we just had the pandemic. We had all these crazy riots, and it was taking police and other people a long time to respond to these. But think about the possibility. Consider that. So a Minuteman Bag can be very helpful. Now, last but not least, in the prepping community, they have this fantasy dream about bugging out in the case of emergency. I disagree. If your home is safe, you have all your prep, your water, your food, your shelter is still intact, and no form of danger, bug in. So the last bag is the emergency bag, aka Bugout Bag, the commonly used name for all these different bags. But the most known name to these bags is a Bugout Bag. Simply mean that if in case of emergency, you get out of town. So I myself, unless things get really, really bad, my home is compromised, I can't stay there because it's damaged or intruder has invaded and we have no other option but to get out and leave or fire, whatever it may be, that's my last resort. For example, we live in Florida. If there's a hurricane coming in and my home is damaged some way or form, it's no longer safe to live in, having that emergency Bugout Bag is important because I can just grab it and go. I don't have to worry about looking for things. I will definitely have video on each different Bugout bags, and it's very important to know what to put on in those bags, because if you just put the wrong thing in there, guess what? You carrying extra weight that you don't need. In case of emergency, you want to be ready at all time. Again, thank you for watching this video. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing and also click the bell notification to be notified when we upload new videos. And also, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If not, a thumbs down. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the engagement is very important. Now, my name is Yves Jeanfield. Thank you for watching another Wiser Shift What to Consider Wednesday video. I'll see you next time.